Hey, what up, YouTube? Just making this video real quick. I'm gonna start making a bunch of little random videos just for the hell of it. Uh, Basically just on whatever I feel like making them on. This one isn't even what I originally wanted to make the video on, but I can't remember the original topic. It was something like in the moment. It was something that was like life changing, and that's what happens when you don't write things down. Yeah, you'll forget. But this one, it's gonna be first of many. Recent observation I made. And, I Google things, but I don't necessarily always go to YouTube to compare something. And I've noticed that these videos are already there. But if anything, this is me selling you on why you should probably use Uber Eats versus mostly everything else. I don't get any sort of anything from any of this. This isn't monetized. I'm not endorsed by anybody. But this experience truly made me realize why Uber Eats is as big as it really is nowadays. Or why it honestly is the best choice. Now, I live in Chicago. Around this time, it definitely snowed yesterday. I want to say it snowed a bit today. It may be snowing right now still. I can check. Uh, can't really tell, but it snowed today and yesterday. Nothing super ridiculous, but it snowed in general. Usually, when it snows, what tends to happen? People want things delivered. You would think that it would be you would think that number should go down, but because so many people are staying in their house, and let's say you're, 20 something year old and you don't feel like cooking, we're that generation, we're that group of people who are likely to eat fast food or just order something, order a pizza, something like that. I'll order a pizza. And this actually has to do with that type of situation. I ended up ordering a pizza on Grubhub. Now, I used to use Grubhub way more than I would use Uber Eats. Way more. But I don't know why. For some reason, instead of searching through Uber Eats for the pizza place I was going to get my order from, I went to Grubhub instead because I know that I knew for a fact that the actual place was there. Um, Actually, I ordered from Leonas in Hyde Park. Pretty good pizza. Um, it can have it can be up and down, up and down. Now put it like this. I live closer to 71st and King Drive. For those in Chicago, for those who know Chicago, I'm just giving you these numbers. I'm giving you these locations. So even if you aren't from Chicago, you can Google Maps this. You can literally Google Maps Leona's Hyde Park, Chicago, and then you can look on the map and be like, okay, where's 71st and King Drive? And all you really have to do is put like 7100 South King Drive, and something will pop up. Um, Although these two locations aren't that far from each other, they're not close at the same time. So making a delivery from Hyde Park to where I live could be a solid 10-15 minutes. And it all depends on time of day. It all depends on the day in general. So time of day and what day it is. But the key main thing is weather. So like I said, I ordered a pizza from Leona's, but I ordered it through Grubhub. And what I realized is Grubhub is a platform for ordering food more than it is food delivery. Sorry about that. But it's a platform for ordering food more than it is food delivery. Grubhub, honestly, I think you may actually have more options, but Uber Eats, if the option is there, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of the places that Grubhub has, Uber Eats also has. Is honestly, I truly believe you'll get your food faster. And I'm not looking at this from the point of view for who you should work for, this, that, or the other, because like I said, I don't think, if I remember correctly, I don't think Grubhub has its own drivers. I might be wrong, but I don't think Grubhub has its own drivers. It may or may not, but Grubhub definitely is the medium that you're going through to order your food. That is for sure. I ordered a medium pizza, thin crust, not even deep dish, a medium thin crust pizza, 6:40 p.m. I did not get that pizza until an hour and a half later. Now, I don't blame Leonas. I don't even blame the delivery guy because what was said to me, and I will say, good customer service on Leona's end, because at the end of the night, they did end up sending another pizza, expedited, got it in the amount of time I probably should have gotten my pizza. But the thing was, I'm like, is it going to be the same delivery driver or a different delivery driver? Because they said they were low on staff. They were low on delivery drivers. And I'm like, how low are we talking? Do you have only one delivery driver? Like, what's going on? So, got my second pizza, no issue. The amount of time it took was ridiculous. And then it made me realize that Uber Eats is making that delivery process personal. It's making it personal where your delivery driver is not somebody who works for the restaurant. Your delivery, I could be driving down the street and I get the little ping on my phone that there's a delivery, coming through, need a driver, and I could be right there in front of the restaurant. I pick it up. I'm now the one delivering it. As much as some people hate Uber or, I'm going with this over this, I have my own car, but half the time on the weekends, I do not like to drive my own car. And I don't even know the last time I ordered something for pickup. I just get it delivered. Like, I really do not care enough to go pick it up. The only time I might not even pick up something is if they don't offer delivery and it's a place I love. Like, I will drive down from the south side of Chicago. I'll take that 15-minute trip to Jim's to get, 2 Polishes and a pork chop sandwich. That's no debate. Jim's will never have to have a delivery service. They'll never have to have a delivery service. But actually, what would kind of maybe be dope is if they actually did. Nah, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. They would need to be able to set up their stuff to do online, and you're not going to get that from Jim's. Like, a lot of times, if their computer goes down, it's a wrap. So, it'll never happen. But they got enough loyal customers. It does not matter the time of day, what the day is. People go to Jim's. Even in a snowstorm, you're going to have people that are going to go to Jim's. But let me get back on topic. I immediately realized if I would have used Uber Eats, good chance I would have had my pizza still nice, hot, good to go. I'm still yet to run into a delivery person through Uber Eats that is anything below 4-star rating. I mean, I don't even know how you get anything below a 4 point something rating. Like, I don't know how. Like you had to have done something messed up or delivered the wrong like you had to have messed up or taken a long time to deliver the food. With Uber Eats, I don't even think they let you pick up multiple things. I think you can only pick up what you have at that moment. So that's what makes this personal. Plus, when I'm thinking about how many people, how many Uber drivers there are in this world nowadays, you got teachers who are Uber drivers in their free time on the weekends or something. You have teachers who are driving an Uber on a Saturday just for some extra cash. So just calculate all of those people who are Uber drivers. Now they can also just deliver food. Like, so now they don't even have to have anybody in their car. I can just go to a place, pick up the food, drop it off. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. That's all they got to do. Seems simple enough to me. So Uber Eats is becoming way more reliable than most places. Uber Eats, the reason why Uber Eats may be at the top of the game for a long time when it comes to food delivery, not like their taxi service, not what Uber is known for, because we know how that is. For the longest, it's like, don't do Uber, do this, do this, do this. Instead of Uber, you get more money. I'm not worried about that part. But food delivery, Uber Eats, honestly, it may get to a point where no place has their own delivery drivers, because it's like we can just connect with Uber. We put out our little thing, like there's food here that needs to get picked up, delivered. Here you go. It's that simple now. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. And it's a personal thing. Like, you don't got to worry about the person who has your food, that they got 30 other deliveries in their car and you're like the 10th person on that list. No, like, you're getting your food that moment. So, I mean, yeah, this is just the first of many videos. Like I said, I'm trying to think about what the hell it was that crossed my mind that was like, it was literally in that moment, it was almost like a game changer type of thing. It really was. It was a game changer. It was something that, like, I can't remember what it was. It was something that was like, oh my, like, I just realized 1 and 2, and I'm like, I don't even think people pay attention to this type of thing. So, but yeah. Plus, Uber Eats is consistent with how much the charge. I think it's an automatic $5 delivery charge. Whereas you go on Grubhub, the delivery charges vary. Delivery could be this amount, delivery could be this amount, delivery could be this amount. I don't even know if Uber Eats has a minimum. Like, I could probably just check it right now and be like, is there a minimum order amount? There might be, but I can't remember though. But yeah, there may not even be a minimum order amount. It may be like, I just want a cheeseburger from McDonald's. But that's the thing though. That cheeseburger from McDonald's, you now add on $5. Plus, I mean, I choose if I want a tip or not. There it goes. There it goes. Grubhub, the tip system, you put the tip in as you place the order, compared to the presentation of my food. Did the driver, get here very quick or not? Did the driver actually come all the way up to my door and ring the doorbell instead of, being trifling and sitting in the car and taking a sweet time? I choose that tip and the tip amount. Grubhub, you put the tip in beforehand and it's like, bruh, literally hour and a half. It may have been an hour 45 minutes by the time I got that pizza. So, and the thing is, like, it's like, well, then, you got Grubhub and you got Uber Eats, but what about Postmates and what about this, that, and the other? This is what I realized. Like I said, I'm on the south side of Chicago. This is another thing that puts Uber Eats in the lead. is the fact that you have these other things out here, these other delivery services that won't deliver to your part of town. What you realize is in the city of Chicago, just about every delivery service, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they cater to those who live in downtown Chicago, or you start moving to those more hipster-y parts of Chicago. You'll probably most likely have the service on the north side. But once you start going west, you get into the hood, you start going south. Like once you get into different populations that tend to have people of color being the primary residents of the area, you go and download an app to, you put your address in. It's like, oh, sorry, we currently don't deliver to the area, yada, yada, this, yada, yada, that. But I'm like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm like, there's this place, I want to say it's called Insomnia Cookies or Insomniac. I can't remember. Cookies are fucking amazing. Like, I love the place. But they won't deliver to where I live. They will only deliver in the Hyde Park area. The crazy thing is my zip code, if I remember correctly, also is the same. Like, I'm in the same zip code as Hyde Park. But if I'm not within this certain street boundary and that certain street boundary, they won't deliver to where I am. And the thing is, it's like, I mean, are your deliveries like by bike or something? That's a different story. If your people are delivering on bike, yeah, you don't want them coming all the way to 71st and King Drive to deliver some cookies at 2 in the morning. But if your person's like in a car, I'm like, why not expand it a little bit? But you know why. You know why. So that's the one thing with Uber Eats. Uber Eats, they ain't out here discriminating with the location. If there's a restaurant in your area, sometimes some of these restaurants can be damn near 20, 30 minutes away, and you can order through Uber Eats and they'll deliver the food. So, I mean, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. So, like I said, one of many videos. Do not hesitate. Just download Uber Eats, give it a try. Like I said, in retrospect, if I would have simply ordered the pizza through Uber Eats, I would have had it on time. I would not have called Leonas 3 to 4 times complaining. And I wasn't even complaining like that. I was like, first I called, I was like, it's been like an hour. It's been over an hour. Is my delivery on its way? They were like, yeah. And then like a solid 15, 20 more minutes went by. Still nothing. Called again. And then it got to the point where it was like, I called and I was like, too much time has gone by for this pizza to be still hot. And like, I know it won't be hot. Almost 2 hours can't go by and you think a pizza's going to be hot. I'm like, come on. I called them. Like, the pizza was cold. Called back and they sent another one out ASAP. So, that wasn't an issue. They sent another one out quick. But Uber Eats, from that point of view of overall reach, areas that they'll service, the personal aspect of the delivery, the fact that you aren't going to be waiting for your delivery to come through because the delivery guy got 3 other deliveries, you would think like, and this is just an update because I'm pretty sure a week from now somebody else gonna make a video. But I'm giving you my Uber Eats experience living in Chicago, Illinois, on the south side of Chicago, Illinois, to be exact. Why Uber Eats is probably your best choice, because half these other delivery options don't really work. It's literally Grubhub or Uber Eats. That's it, Grubhub or Uber Eats. And Uber Eats has Grubhub beat. Simple as that. Peace.